What's going on, guys? I got another video for you today. This one is a little bit different from what I normally do and different from the last couple. But if you have an iPad, and this should work on any newer iPad that can run iOS 13, so iPad OS, I guess is what they call it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you basically how to play your PS4 on your iPad, and I'm going to do my best to give you step-by-step instructions here, and we're going to have, I guess, a little bit of B-roll because I am shooting my TV right now also, so that you guys can see kind of the steps that you need to do on your PlayStation, on your PS4, in order to actually even make this happen. And so I'm not really going to be looking at you guys too much for this one. I'm going to be looking at my iPad and on my TV, and what I'll do is I'll take the footage and I'll overlay it on the video so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Obviously you'll need a PS4 controller and then obviously a PS4 and an iPad. I'm doing this on my 11-inch iPad Pro. So right now the first thing that you want to do is you're going to want to download the Remote Play app from the App Store. It's just PS4 Remote Play is what you're looking for. And then you are going to want to register it manually on your PlayStation, on your PS4. So in order to do that, you're going to go into Settings on your PS4, and you are going to select Remote Play, right there, Remote Play Connection Settings. So you're going to go ahead and select that. And what you're going to want to do is you are going to add a device, and then that code right there is going to be specific to your PlayStation. So when you add a device, you're going to want to you're going to want to put that code into your iPad so that your iPad registers with your PS4. If you don't do that, then it's not going to work no matter what you do. So that's the first thing that you got to do. So once you're in there, obviously make sure that you have Remote Play enabled. So make sure that check is checked off. Because without Remote Play enabled, none of this works anyways. That is going to take a little bit of time, around a minute or so, maybe a couple minutes. So, but you shouldn't have any issues as far as doing that, as long as you get that code in your iPad. Once you do that, and I'm actually going to turn off my controller here so that I can get it synced with my iPad. Now, one thing that you're going to want to remember is once you sync your controller with your iPad, it's going to unsync with your PlayStation, with PS4. So just remember that you're going to have to use that controller on your iPad. Now, you can re-register it or whatever with your PS4 just by plugging the cable in like normal, and then it'll be synced with your PS4, and then you'll have to go through the parent process Bluetooth wise with your iPad to get it on your iPad again. It'll be in your iPad settings, but you'll have to repair the controller with your iPad. So in order to do that, you do have to connect through Bluetooth. So make sure your Bluetooth is on, and I'm actually going to do that now. So make sure your Bluetooth is on your iPad, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold the share and the PS button at the same time until your light bar starts flashing. So I'll do it here for you, and there it is. So see that light bar's flashing? Yeah, light bar's flashing there. So when you do that, you're going to want to go into your Bluetooth settings on your iPad, and then you're going to look for the DualShock 4 wireless controller, and then you're going to want to hit connect. Sometimes what I've done, if this doesn't work, is I have turned my Bluetooth off and then on again, and that's what I'm going to do. Turn Bluetooth off, wait a second or two, then turn it on so that and there it is. See, there's my DualShock 4 wireless controller. So you're going to want to hit that just like you're pairing anything else Bluetooth wise to your iPad. Once it's paired, the light bar will actually change to this pinkish color that you see, and it's actually connected now. So once I have connected, I'm going to go into my Remote Play, and then we are going to hit start. And right now I'm connecting, and you can see on my TV that it's connected. And then I will show you this on now my iPad. I am connected up so I can start whatever game it is that I want to play. And I'm going to show you the iPad screen right now. So I'm probably talking over the iPad screen right now. Right now I'm loading the Division 2, and I'm going to see if maybe I could show you my TV too, so you guys can see that it's working on the TV as well. But I'm recording my game. I'm recording my screen on the iPad. This thing takes a little while to load. I should have picked a different game, to be honest with you. I really should have, because this thing takes forever to load. Some things that you might want to keep in mind. I haven't done a whole full testing as far as the touchpad functionality. But here we go. Finally in, and there it is. I mean, I'm controlling... shit, this is kind of hard. But, so it looks like it's pretty even with everything that's on the TV. I'm not seeing anything cut off. Maybe the bottom little bit of the screen, but I really don't even think that. Let's go in this door, because it's open. And that's literally, that's all it is. And then anytime you want to play your PlayStation, just hit the Remote Play app on your iPad, and it will remotely turn on your PlayStation. Now, something to keep in mind, if you haven't done this before, you have to leave your PlayStation in rest mode. Don't turn it all the way off, otherwise the network won't be able to talk to your PlayStation in order to turn it on to do this. So the PS4 has to be in rest mode, otherwise this won't work. So just keep that in mind. Also, after your controller is paired with your iPad, remember that it is still paired with your iPad. So when you go to turn it on and you start seeing the lights or whatever, it's not going to turn on your PS4. It will connect to your iPad, and it should do that automatically. I'll throw a link for a PS4 controller in the description, so if you guys do want to buy a second one, it's right there for you. Honestly, that does it for this video. There's not really a whole lot to it once you get it all set up. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. If you like what I'm doing here on the channel, please consider subscribing. It does help me out a lot, believe it or not. Outside of that, I am out, guys. I will see you in the next one.